Esmeralda. Welcome to my YouTube video today. Don't mind the hair, just a little messy today, but you guys, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to actually review this book since I'm really big like a comic geek. To a certain point, I remember going into my brother's room and sneaking the comics out, which I got scolded for several times, but I just couldn't help it, you guys. Something about comics I just really loved, especially reading my mom's Archies and stuff like that. She used to get them, she used to draw and used to read them. So when she was learning English, she really loved reading Archies, and I love them too. So yeah, so this is kind of like that little Archie thing, except it's a full story comic book style book. Does that make any sense? No, it didn't. This book was actually in my son's I Will Create Junior subscription in November, and it was all about like galactic stuff, so intergalactic things. And I was like super excited about it. But this is how it looks right here. It is Sanity and Tallulah by Molly Brooks. I actually wanted to read this one first. My kid's too young to read it. But I figured, you know what, I'll try to read it to him or whatnot. I did explain to him some parts which he thought was funny. You know, I like to kind of animate things a little bit. But the one thing I love about this book, if you guys grew up with comics or just love the comic format or just love comics in general, or maybe even looking to maybe starting to read comics, this is your book, you guys. It really is. I'm going to show you guys really quickly some of the stuff right here. This is basically the comics right here. But yeah, it's all in a comic kind of style form and whatnot. I love the colors. Actually, Molly Brooks illustrated this book as well. She did do the drawings from what I know of, unless I'm wrong. She did do the storyline as well as the illustration. And I think somebody else did the filling in of the colors and stuff like that. This storyline is so intriguing and super fun for any kind of middle-aged kids as well as even me. I'm a super big adult, so but I enjoyed the storyline and the plots and the twists and stuff like that. At the end of the day, something that you thought was gonna happen actually gets twisted and it's not what you think. I am not going to do spoilers in this review, but I am going to give you just snippets of the beginning of the book just to kind of give you an idea as to where this is going. This does take place in an outer space station, basically, where a group of people basically live. There's different stations out in outer space, and one of the stations is where Sanity and Tallulah basically live, and they just get into such a mess. Basically, Sanity is her right here, and she's the one who actually did the experiment herself. She's a very smart girl. And then you have Tallulah, which basically is the friend that kind of just follows her friend into anything that she does. They get into so many mischievous things. They do a lot of things in this station. The station is called, let me go back and just double check, Wilnick Station, I believe, which is right here. This is basically how the station looks. So you guys, yeah, these two little girls are really good friends, and they ended up basically covering an experiment up. And just to let you guys know, ruckus happened in this station. Station is starting to break down. Things are happening, and they need to find this particular experiment. And it's going to tell you about what happens to the experiment. It is basically a creature. So yeah, so they're trying to figure out what's actually shutting down the station, what's going on with the station, because it is falling apart. But everything depends on Sanity and Tallulah to find this experiment before things go awry. Like, so many things are going wrong. It's a very easy read, and not only that, it's very easy to follow. It doesn't get too complicated. It gets straight to the point. A lot of things develop in this as it goes along, but it's super fun, you guys. I can't tell you guys too much because I feel like I'm really gonna give it away. Oh, I know it's like super to the point and stuff, and I wish I could tell you guys more, but I feel the more that I tell you guys, it's literally going to give you guys everything, like spoilers galore. This is a very short review, but I just really wanted to do a video about this. I just really love the storyline in general, and I think a lot of girls, especially who may want to become scientists later on, can definitely relate to this, or really would love this storyline and plotline. Also, I believe even male little boys would love this storyline as well, even though it's based on the two girls, but there is definitely some male figures in here. And I want to say that Molly Brooks is going to be doing a number 2 of this, so that would be really cool to possibly get different volumes of this book. But yeah, so this is going to conclude my video. I hope you guys loved it. I know I was tossing the book around left and right, but you guys, this is truly a great book for sure. And this is what made me believe that there's going to be another book right here, that basically watch as they do another adventure. So we'll see what happens. This is the back of it right here. Okay, so you guys can see that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this book review. I am going to be having more book reviews in this channel, so if you guys definitely want to stay tuned for those. If you guys definitely want to see more content from me, subscribe and also like this video if you guys really truly like it. I really would appreciate it so much. Also hit the notification button if you actually want to get notified every time I upload. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed this. Toodles!